guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, this little cutie who you can not really see. Sammy, look. There you go. Is Samuel, and today we are going to be watching Season 3, Episode 1 of For All Mankind. I cannot believe we are already on Season 3. We are now 20 years from where we started, I believe. So, yes, I think we left off with the last frame in 1995 with a person on Mars, I believe. Makes sense with all the context from what they've given us in the past, how Mars was the next sort of goal of the space program. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to see where we go from here. I am going to miss Gordo and Tracy a lot, unfortunately. Last season did take them from us. Yeah, I'm curious to see where everyone is going to be, though, now. Because we had a very, ambiguous ending with Ed and Karen. And we don't know how Molly's going to be doing. And is Ellen still in her position? I presume so, because Pam left. Are we ever going to see Pam again? Or was that, it, So, yeah, I don't know. Lots of unanswered questions. Also, how is the state of the world? Let me bury the lead with that one. Because we almost had, a war breakout, but then we did a handshake in space, and then that was peace. So, hopefully they've been able to hold on to that, and we don't, have another season on the brink of war, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I have rambled far too much. Let's get into Season 3 and see what it has for us.
Won her Texas Senate race hand.
Oh, she won.
Astronaut Danny Stevens, the son of Gordo and Tracy Stevens, has arrived at the James.
Polaris Space Tours has announced their latest venture.
We already sent folks up in space. We might as well give them someplace to sleep.
Very hard has again declined to send troops to Kuwait.
So did they just work together, or is there something else going on?
Come on, be honest with me. It's growing on you, being up here, isn't it?
Oh, she's in space?
Not at all. Still hate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right, you better be. We'll see you in an hour.
All right.
So is this some sort of, luxury retreat for rich people? Sorry. Oh, Marco has short hair now. So now she built, a room at NASA. Oh, she's getting the Slim Fast. Oh, God, the Slim Fast. Do you guys remember Slim Fast? I think it's still around.
Let's roll.
Copy.
Aleida!
Jamestown. Initiate hot fire test.
Chamber pressure now at 3860 kPa.
He's still around.
Hang on.
Is that supposed to happen?
Coolant pressure has jumped.
Oh, no, that's not supposed to
Bypass
happen.
flow is down. We're losing cooling in the core.
Oh, God.
Mother fucking fuck.
What happened? I thought we fixed all the bugs. We should be up there roasting marshmallows by now, people.
If we don't get this engine functioning soon, we're not going to be able
Make
to
the 96 Mars launch window. I know.
Okay, so work the problem. Have you tried to increase the turbo pump
Who
pressure?
lands
I
on
looked
Mars,
into
then?
that, but then the flow to the injector drops below spec.
You'll get there. Keep digging.
That's probably not
We are
good.
pleased to officially confirm that the Soviet Union will be launching a manned mission to Mars in 1996.
Sergey.
The USSR will once again be victorious as the first nation to set foot on humanity's newest frontier, the Red Planet.
The way to be first is to get there first. Boots on the ground. Right, General?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Madison, the president's been asking again about our own commander selection now. It's been weeks since we narrowed it down to Baldwin and Poole. And now that the Russians have picked their...
I'm working on it.
Ed or Danielle? I would love for it to be either one of them. Both of them. Together. Like old times. Just missing Gordo. I almost did not recognize that.
This is weird.
We came in peace for all your cash.
I'm just glad I'll be on my way to Mars in a few years and leave all this bullshit to you lowly Earth dwellers.
Come on, old man. You know I got this in the bag.
I love them.
Good to see you, bud. You too.
So they got
You
divorced then.
Remember Yvonne, don't you?
Yes, of course. By the way, congratulations. Kelly showed me all the photos. You look lovely.
Thank you. Thanks. It was small. Just a few friends in our backyard.
Oh, they got married. Reading Braille. Oh, Molly.
Margot.
Doggo.
You know, we banned smoking in this building last month.
I had no idea. You should put up some signs.
I knew she was gonna say that.
The Russians have just announced the commander for their Mars mission. Why haven't we announced Danielle Poole as our commander?
Because I haven't made up my mind yet.
But we've gone over this. She's clearly the right choice. She has all the qualities we're looking for.
Oh. And what are those exactly?
I mean, she's amazing.
Intellect, moderate
What more do we
temperament, solid decision-making. She's commanded more missions than any other astronaut in the program the last 10 years.
Look, I like Poole. I trained with Poole. I don't know that she's right to command a high-stress mission like this.
Why? She's been
too
in
cerebral.
stressful
She's too
situations
by the
before.
book.
Are those even negative?
I mean,
What I am trying to say is,
by the-
I think we need
she's-
someone who's...
She went against orders to do the handshake, which literally saved the world from a war. No? That was the last episode.
Let's continue this discussion when I'm back from Huntsville.
I can't wait.
Cute doggo. I mean, honestly, like, Margot has a point. It is getting up there now. It's been 20 years since the beginning, and he was already, like, in his 30s then, right?
You may kiss the bride.
Oh, who is it? Okay, we don't know her. He's probably, like, what, 28-ish now? Oh, that's a cute cake. Aww.
I'm proud of you, kid. You done good. You done real good.
It's cute, but also awkward.
Congratulations.
It's Karen.
Also awkward. I don't know if they just expect me to forget, but nope.
Hello?
Sergey,
Margot. Hi.
how are you?
We can use your assistance once again. Our engineers are having difficulty with asymmetric torque in our Mars orbiter.
I'll see what I can do.
No.
Get it to you the usual way.
Margot.
Thank you so much, Margot.
I should be thanking you.
That attitude control fix last month to our GNC subsystem worked like a charm.
We discovered it while integrating sensor systems on the N3. First London, then Mars. I cannot wait.
Neither can I.
Do you think they've hooked up in the past 10 years? I mean, not that she wouldn't just be helping him as a friend, but like...
It's like a fairy tale.
A fairy tale.
Thank you so much to Karen and Sam and everyone else at Polaris.
That's cute, but it also makes me like...
Anyways, please join me in raising a glass.
Fairy tales, I don't know. Seems a little sus.
I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Maybe I'm being
Cheers.
weirdly cynical. I love a happy ending, don't get me wrong, but the show makes me nervous when they start talking about stuff like that. Oh, the brother. I forget what his name is.
Hello? Sorry.
I'm Danny's brother. I'm not very good at this, so I'll keep it short. Danny, you've always been a good brother to me. Especially since you've been sober.
Oh. Okay.
You always know how to make people feel special.
That was a bit awkward.
Feel important.
Bit awkward to add that in there.
I remember how happy Mom and Dad would get when you came home from Naval Academy. It's like we were family again. Everyone keeps talking about how happy Mom and Dad were, but let's be honest, that's horseshit. Because half the time they weren't screaming at each other, the other half the time they were throwing things at each other.
Okay.
Now they're lovers on the lunar surface. That's what NASA does. They twist things into how they want us to see them. They died for the country. They died for the space program. They died for each other. But the truth is they just died. Now they're dead.
He's not been doing good. I can understand his perspective, though. Not the best place to air it, but...
Anyways, this day is about the two of you. And let's raise a toast to my brother and his beautiful wife, Amber. I hope you find the happiness they never could.
Okay, well...
Cheers.
They kind of were happy at the end a little bit. You just don't know that, but... Poor kid. I mean, I guess he's an adult now, but...
Okay. Dinner is ready.
Her dad!
Octavio.
Oh, it's, my specialty, Miss Madison. Enchiladas rojas. Please,
Oh,
everybody.
he's okay. I was worried that we were never gonna see him again.
You put cheese in it again.
What's wrong with cheese?
Dad, you put cheese in the enchiladas.
What's wrong with cheese?
You know Victor is lactose intolerant.
No, but it's okay. It's just a little bit. Come on. Everybody likes cheese. Oh, the wine.
Sorry, Victor, but like, enchiladas have to have cheese.
He does this on purpose.
No, he doesn't. He just forgets sometimes.
All the time.
I can't imagine what an enchilada would taste like with some cheese.
Okay.
It'd probably still be good, but...
Who's hungry? Me. Madison.
This is just the beginning.
Oh, you're right, it is.
What? How is it the beginning? You're just gonna expand hotels in space? Kelly!
Hey, Danny. Amber, it's me.
Oh, Kelly.
I wish I could be there with you all today to celebrate, but I'm stuck down here at the end of the world, freezing my butt off. I just want to say congratulations, and I know you'll have an amazing life together. It's almost disgusting how perfect you are for each other. Oh, and please make sure my dad doesn't embarrass himself too much on the dance floor.
Too late.
Come on.
I love you all. Cheers.
Oh, Kelly. I'm glad. I was wondering where she was. I know it's like tradition at weddings, right? And nobody's thinking anything. But I always just feel like it would be so awkward to... Oh. To dance in front of everybody. Is that the song? That's not the song that they kissed to the first time, right?
If you can't come around.
Sounds familiar.
At least on the telephone.
No, right? Awkward as fuck if that is the case.
Commander Laporte, one of our main orbital thrusters is performing an uncommanded burn.
The debris hit them? That's not good, right? They're sinking! Kind of a lame throw, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's good casting because that actor does remind me of Gordo. The actor who played Gordo.
Come on.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, it's already active.
Gravity is at manageable levels now, but it's rising. Okay, so what's the plan?
Yeah, what is
We're going to do an EVA to manually close the thruster's valve.
A spacewalk? Okay, well, can it wait until the wedding is finished?
No, it can't.
All right, well, do we alert the guests?
I don't think there's any reason to concern the guests right now. I just say we fix the damn thing.
I mean, I would prefer to know what's going on. See, this is why you don't go to a hotel in space. I'm just...
We'll need to send someone to oversee the repair.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe we should.
You leave in a week.
I was gonna say she's gonna send you.
Ooh. What do you mean?
What?
She can go space.
You mean you want me to?
Yeah.
Go to space. It's what she's always wanted, right?
Papá! Papá!
¿Qué pasó, mija? Everything is okay?
I'm going to the moon.
Her mom's dream.
That little one.
Oh. I'm so happy for her.
You didn't have to come, but you said you wanted to.
Oh, so it's all my fault again, as usual.
You just stop.
You're embarrassed of me, aren't you?
When you act like this, can you blame me?
Alright. Oh, okay. I was like, don't throw shit. Oh, gravity. It would have hit him. He's realizing something's up now. Okay. Good, good, good. Danielle is too. Oh, the flowers.
We're spinning faster.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, are they fucked? Are they dead? Are they just fucked?
Walking, do you read?
Can they go get them?
Suits showing major loss of integrity. They're losing pressure fast.
Did you get your PS?
Negative.
Negative EKG.
Oh, they're dead. Y'all need to add in Danielle. And maybe more people. Oh my god. Get out! 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 Oh my god! Get out! What is wrong with her? Girl, you're about to fly into fucking space! What are you running back for? No. Something's happening.
Get back! Everyone, get back!
Yep.
The elevator in quadrant 3 just went offline.
What do you mean offline?
Its sensors just stopped transmitting suddenly.
It was going too fast because of the gravity, right? Oh, he's dead. Close the elevator, close it. No, nobody else needs to see that. You gotta keep calm for everybody else. Oh god. I'd better not die this fucking way.
I'm gonna be sick.
It's just the gravity.
Is Ed gonna be able to do it? He better fucking be able to do it.
I'm not gonna be able to make it up there. Not with this leg.
You can't fucking die this
You
way.
need to go on without me.
They're not gonna make it up either. We're in double gravity. It'd be like climbing a ladder with another person on your back. There are pressure suits in the shuttle. If I can get to them, I can make it to the thruster.
Even if you make it out there, the gravity around the edge of that ring will fling you off like a rag doll. It's too dangerous.
What other choice?
What other choice do we have?
Yeah.
No. No, you can't.
It'll be okay.
I don't know if it'll be okay or not, but this is some fucked up shit.
Godspeed.
I hope hope nothing bad happens to him. I mean, you need to hurry it up though, because like, we're running out of time and I cannot lose Ed in this fucking way. Oh my god. Danny, you gotta be fucking careful out there. I'm really worried that's gonna like fly off or something. It needs to start going the opposite way. It needs to start going the opposite way. Start going this way. Start going this way. Start going this way. Shut off. Shut off. Shut off. Good, 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 good. Now it's gonna start going this way, right? This way. This way. Oh no!
Commander, burn thrusters are slowing the ship down.
Oh, he did it, but did he die? Do not tell me that he also died in space, like his parents. No. Don't give me, like, the universal... Okay, okay, he's okay. Okay, he's okay. Is he just floating out in space, though? Okay, he's okay. He's still attached. We're good. We're good? I'm gonna say we're good. I believe that that is the song, that their wedding song was either the song that they first danced to together or the song that they first kissed to, which is just kind of real awkward for, like, okay, think about it this way, you guys. Like, what if the song you're dancing to at your wedding, you find out that is a song that your partner had a previous experience with that was very meaningful to them? You know, like, I'm pretty sure he has not told Rachel about Karen. I don't know, you guys. It's just, you don't use a song that you had with someone else with your person. You know, I don't know. It's weird, right? So there's just a lot of stuff to talk about in this episode. I'm trying to figure out where to start. We are 10 years in the future. A lot has changed. It's starting to look more like modern. Like, there's still like the style of the 90s, like Ed's outfit with like the windbreaker and everything. But obviously it's a different 1995 than the one that, you know, we know. And it's really interesting, like the kind of futuristic aspect of it. I assume that we are going to continue jumping forward 10 years each season. And so far, I think there's 5 seasons out of the show. Let me look on my... Okay, so there's 4 seasons out, and I think season 5 has been, like, confirmed. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But if we continue jumping forward 10 years, right, like, season 1, I think, started in, like, 73. Yeah, okay, we started in 1969, and now we're in 1995. So we've kind of done 25 years of jumps so far, start like now in season 3. Assumedly in season 4, we're going to go to 2005, and then maybe in season 5, 2015. That is just speculation. But yeah, it's really interesting the way that we jump forward, and then in the beginning we sort of have like of the season, we have a little like recap, like here's what you missed in the 10 years, and it goes really fast so you don't catch it all. Yeah, so I just think it's cool how we do the 10-year time jump, and then we sort of get like a recap, because obviously they wouldn't be able to tell as complete of a story without doing the time jumps. And I think it's a really cool sort of narrative device that allows us to get to have these characters for a very long time, like of their lives, and see like big major events happen, but we don't have to like go into detail of all of those events, right? It's like, here's the span of their lives, and we sort of like go in with a microscope on certain important moments, yeah? And I think that's a really cool narrative device that For All Mankind uses. And so I really appreciate it. And I appreciate getting so much of these characters from so many different points in their life and seeing how they change and grow and evolve, and how also they don't, because I think that's sort of very human of them. Something that I really, really love about For All Mankind is that they don't fall into the trap of these characters that you love have to be perfect, right? They're completely flawed, and like they make kind of stupid choices sometimes, and they're frustrating, and they fall back to old habits, like Ed with his anger, and like they just do things that feel very human. And I think that's what is so endearing and so captivating about this show, is that all of the characters feel like real people. Like they don't feel like caricatures of a stereotype of who they're trying to present. Do you know what I mean? Like some shows kind of fall into that trap of, this is who we want to portray. Here is like stereotypically who you would think that person would be. And so you're like, oh, okay, they're kind of like cliche. But I feel like these characters, like, we know who they are, and they feel not like caricatures, not like stereotypes, but like somebody that you would know in real life. So yeah, I just really appreciate that about it, because I think that Ed and Karen are kind of the perfect examples, because, and maybe this is incorrect of me, but I sort of feel like Ed and Karen are the anchors through which we've seen most things in this show. Maybe Margot as well, right? Like Ed, Karen, and Margot. They're sort of like the big three. Not to make it This Is Us, but they're sort of like the big three characters that we've experienced so much with, and that we sort of use as a lens through which to see all the other characters in this world. And I think they're a very strong three. I really, really like all of them, despite their flaws, despite my issues with the one storyline with Karen. I think that they're all very interesting characters, and they all are very different, and they're all very flawed in a really beautifully human sort of way. Anyway, I am rambling. I don't know how I feel about Yvonne, Ed's new wife. I will say, I am almost positive that she is Bridget. I think her name was Bridget, which is a character in a soap opera that I watched when I was growing up, because my mom watched it on her lunch break and stuff. And I'm almost positive that she was that character for a bit, and I did not like that character. And I feel like I don't know if that's making me like iffy about Yvonne, or if just the whole idea of Ed with her, because they don't seem to be too fond of each other, is sort of what's making me iffy. But I, unfortunately, kind of foresee another divorce in Ed's future. Honestly, despite vehemently disagreeing with what Karen did 10 years ago, and in particular, well, not in particular, I was going to say in particular who she did it with, I'm very disturbed at the whole Danny aspect of it. But I would be upset if she had cheated with anyone because, you know, I don't think there's ever a need to cheat. I think if you are out of a relationship, if you are looking and you're thinking about someone else to that point, like that you are contemplating cheating, you're out the door. Leave. Like, just leave. Just leave. It's less messy. It's less painful. It's less hurtful. Just leave. That's my feeling on it. I know that there's nuance. I know that people can love each other and cheat on each other. I know that humans are humans and they make mistakes and they're flawed. I just think that the least hurtful thing in that situation is to leave. Let's say you still love somebody, but you're contemplating cheating. I don't understand it, but just tell them. Just tell them and let them decide if that's something that they're willing to accept. The fact that you're thinking about someone else. I'm not saying tell them after the fact. Obviously, always tell someone if you cheated on them. But I just think that taking a break, getting separated, temporarily breaking up, however, you know, even if you love the person, just like, it's still easier to do that than to cheat, because then you are fucking up trust. There's just a whole, I just don't, sorry. Understanding that humans are humans and that people fuck up and make mistakes, even understanding that, I can't condone cheating, and I don't, and it's something that's very hard for me to understand and to it would be very hard for me to forgive personally, because again, I'm just of the opinion that just leave. Anyway, all of that being said, I could still root for Ed and Karen if there was like introspection, reflection, if they could work through their issues, if Ed could see the world in gray, you know? I think that Karen saying, you know, you see the world in black and white and everything is gray area, I think that she's incredibly valid for that statement, because, like, I think I said it in the 2 episodes ago. Like, I think that that's an incredibly true statement, right? There are certain things in life that I feel are black and white, but I also think that most of the world and most people operate in the gray area, you know? Like, life is kind of the gray area. There's not a lot of things that are 100% this or that, right? Because people are people, and, you know, like, a bad person can do good things, and a good person can do really fucking shitty things, and it doesn't mean that they're not bad or that they're not good. It just means that they're people, and they're multifaceted and complex, and people contain multitudes, right? And we're very contradictory all the time. It's just a very human thing. And so I think that it would be nice for Ed to be able to sort of see that the world is gray area and to sort of learn to operate within that. But if he can't, then obviously I don't think that they're going to work out ultimately, because I think Karen needs Ed to understand that life is more than what he thinks it is, and to live that way. But all of this to say, sorry, I'm spending a lot of time on Karen and Ed, and not even on anything that happened in this episode, but just them in general. But I just think that there is a world where I could see them getting back together, and that I would like that, because, like I said, I really like both of their characters. I think that she fucked up. If she can own that, if she can maybe tell him the truth about who it was with, if they can work through all of that, because it doesn't seem like Ed knows. Maybe there's a chance. I don't know. I just really like them both as characters, and I would like to see them back together. Speaking of characters that I like, it was really cool to see Danielle again. It was cool to see that she has moved on. She's found someone to love. I hope that in time, I don't know how long she's been with this man, but I hope that in time, Isaiah can see her as a mom-like figure, and that he can realize how fucking awesome Danielle is and get on board, because I love Danielle. And I think that if Isaiah gives her a chance, then he will as well. I also kind of hope that, okay, ultimate goal would be for it to be Danielle and Ed that get to go on the mission to Mars together. But if that can't happen, then I think I want it to be Danielle, just because I think the concerns about Ed are founded. You know, he is probably, guesstimate, in his 50s now. It's a long mission. It's going to be hard. Danielle seems to be younger, maybe 40s. So, I don't know. Yeah, I just think that I kind of want Danielle to do it this time. Also, super glad that Karen, Ed, Danielle didn't all fucking die on that Polaris hotel in space, because I was like, when Ed's like, I can't go up there, I was like, bitch, I don't care. Drag your fucking leg. You can do it. I mean, I know he could, because he would have to fight against gravity. He has a fracture. He doesn't want to leave them behind, and they can't go. So it's just, but God, I was scared in that moment. And then I was thinking Danielle and Karen and them at least got to the shuttles, but then when they showed them, I'm like, oh, fucking nobody, like, they could have taken stairs or something. Why are there no stairs? You ain't got stairs? That just seems like, I don't know. Maybe you can't have stairs in space. I don't know. I don't know the design logistics, but you need another option if your elevators freak out and start murdering people. That's all I'm saying. I do feel bad for Sam Cleveland. I never much cared for his character, but I don't think that he deserved to die. You know, he wasn't a bad guy. I don't know. He gave me weird vibes, but I think it's just his whole super rich, can do anything, has the money to accomplish it, that gave me bad vibes. Right? Because, like, I think that, like, when you're dealing with, like, CEO types who are super rich like him, you just never know what sort of moral gray area they're operating in. And so, made me nervous. Don't think he deserved to die like that, though. He was just trying to help people. He was just trying to corner the market on hotels in space. Gonna say that maybe they should put a little bit more work into a few more things. I don't know if it's actually possible in real life. But they should get some sort of shields like they got on Star Trek to maybe stop debris from coming in. Maybe someone can invent that. I don't know. This is kind of science fiction, right? Like, it's historical fiction, at least. And there seem to be advancements in science that aren't available yet, right? So, I don't know. But, yeah, that would be my advice. Shields. Is it possible? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't do those things. I don't do the smart people things. What was Ed shooting into his butt? That sounds weird. I should have phrased it differently. What shot was Ed giving himself in his butt? I don't know why it sounds weird, but I'm just, is he okay? Like, what is it? Like, what is it? You know? Curious. I feel really bad for Margot on a few fronts. One, the girl is drinking Slim Fast, which, if you guys remember, that old Slim Fast, not good. Not refrigerated, one. Ugh. Two, like, it means, I don't know. I was gonna say it means that she's fallen prey to, like, the media's ideal of what women should look like in 1995, which, if you guys remember, which I mean, I was like 3 for most of 1995, so what do I remember? But in the like 90s and early 2000s, heroin chic was very in, if you guys remember, and I think our entire generation that went through that aren't really okay, you know? Anyway, I feel bad for her because she's drinking Slim Fast. It looked like strawberry too, which sounds disgusting. But mostly I feel bad for her because she's had this relationship, and I don't know what kind of relationship it has been, with Sergey for these past 10 years. But, oh, there's like a big knot in my hair. Sorry. But it's just, it makes me sad because, okay, I gotta get that later. It makes me sad because she doesn't know that those government people told him to use her for information and that she's technically working for them. I wonder if a part of her suspects, and so she's just giving him like the bare minimum. I would almost hope at this point that the United States government knows about her conversations with Sergey and is also telling her things, because it just feels really fucked up if he's using her for all these years and she has no idea about it. I just think Margot's a good person, and she tries to do her best, and she doesn't want people to get hurt, regardless of who those people are and what country they are from. And I just think that she's a good person, and it makes me sad that somebody that she likes and considers a friend, if not more than a friend, is using her in such an egregious way for such a long time, you know? We also caught up with Molly in this episode, and she has succumbed to her glaucoma. So she is blind now, but she is still working at NASA. She is still in charge of ASCAN. She is still badass, and she still has the same personality, and she's still alive, which is very important to me. She doesn't seem sickly, which is very important to me because I was very worried. So I don't know where her story is going to go in the future, but I just hope that she'll be okay because I really like Molly. We also caught up with Aleida in this episode, and we saw her dad again, which made me so happy. I was so worried that he was going to have to go back to Mexico, and we were just never going to see him again, and we were just never going to mention him again. And like his whole scene, like his whole stuff in season 1 really just broke my heart and made me so sad. So I'm really glad that he is back, and he is, you know, being slightly passive aggressive to Aleida's husband with the cheese and the enchiladas. And yeah, I missed him, and I'm glad Aleida's going to space. Oh my gosh, you guys, I buried the lead. Aleida is going to space. She's going to go to the moon, which has been her goal this whole time, right? Like, she, in season 1, her mom and her had that conversation before her mom passed away, and now she is fulfilling her mom's dream for her, and that just touches my heart so much. I really like that story. She has a son named Javi. I'm assuming that's short for Javier, and her husband is Victor. I do want to talk about briefly Jimmy in this episode. It's really interesting. We kind of have Jimmy going through his Gordo when he was like drinking and not doing well phase, right? And then Danny seems to be sort of like Gordo or Tracy when they were doing well and they were, you know, saving the entire world, which they did. I can understand Jimmy being like, they didn't die for a great cause, they just died, which like I think that can both be true, right? Like in his perspective, he lost his parents for what? You know, like I don't think any of us, even if our parents like sacrificed themselves to save a lot of people. I don't think any of us would think that it was worth it for us to lose them. You know what I mean? Not that we would wish that the people were dead or that they hadn't done it, but it would be hard to reconcile and be like, well, that makes it okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get his perspective. Although they really had like the opposite fucking ends of the spectrum for those wedding speeches. Because there's her maid of honor, or whoever she was. Hey, Nimue. And she was just like lovey-dovey, unicorns flying around, everything, like happily ever after. This is fairy tale shit. And then and then Jimmy comes in and he's like, the world is fucked and our parents died and everything is sad and like, oh yeah, happy hope you have a good wedding. Like, it was like whiplash from that. But yeah, I feel bad for him. Like I said, he's obviously not doing too great, and Danny seems to be doing better. I don't know if he's just better able to compartmentalize. He's a little older. I don't know. You never know how you're gonna deal with grief until you're in it, and you never know what any day or moment is going to be like when you're in it. Honestly, it's just like sometimes you're good and it's okay, and sometimes really fucking sucks. And yeah, anyway, my stomach's honestly actually starting to hurt quite badly, so I'm gonna go. All right, you guys, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather still. Stomach's starting to hurt, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. What's it like to have a brain that works? Let me know. If you want to watch the next episode, you can right now over on Patreon, which is linked in the description down below, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes so far of For All Mankind, seasons 1, 2, and now the first episode of 3. My full-length reaction is over there on Patreon as well. Watch along style, so you just have to have your Apple TV up and watching it with me. And honestly, I cannot wait to watch other Apple TV shows after this, because obsessed. Anyway, ooh, isn't Ted Lasso an Apple TV show? Calvin keeps telling me I should watch that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you for episode 2 next time. Until then, bye guys.